What's up, guys? What's up, girls? Trading Farmer here with a little stock analysis. This time we are looking at HUSA, HUSA. Stock we traded today, it was up on our gap scanner. Made about a little under $8,600 on it. Total today, $8,200 after commissions to the SEC. About $8,000 even today on profits. So what's the story on HUSA? Well, the story is we gapped up. We broke the key level here at around 5. Let's see, let's look at the exact number, 578. So that was our key daily level that we were watching. We ended up breaking that, but not till later in the day. Now, HUSA was a short squeeze candidate. Even the news was coming out saying, right here, Houston America Energy Corporation shares are trading higher. The stock has been mentioned as a short squeeze candidate on social media. So that told me right away that there was a lot of people looking at the stock. And more specifically, a lot of people were looking at it for a short squeeze. So whether or not this was going to squeeze like GameStop or squeeze like AMC, I knew that this was going to have some bullish momentum. Okay, why? Because it was a short squeeze candidate. Okay, I don't hold stocks over the long run, over courses of weeks. I trade intraday momentum. So I knew that today the stock may drop, may come down a little bit, but that there will be some strong rebuttals back to the upside. The bulls will step in and try to bid this up. And again, I'm not just talking about little kids in the Robinhood's account. I'm talking about institutional traders, hedge funds, people that have big share size that can and will run this stock up in the right areas. They know where to get in. They know where to stack the bid. And so in those areas, that was right here. That was right here especially. Okay. And so that's when we did squeeze back up through high day, and we broke that key level of 578. Now, too bad we didn't keep going, because I would have liked to see a strong move from like maybe on this ABCD. It would have been nice to see this. So today, a major short squeeze did not materialize for today, at least. Our daily chart right now, as it sits now, is not that pretty. We have a topping tail. It's kind of like a shooting star doji. We had that big move up, but the price ultimately finished down at 478, even lower than where it opened this morning. So that's already a strike against HUSA. Now, we have seen stocks like Redbox where they shot up big, they were talks over short squeeze, and it sold off hard. And then next thing you know, it curls up out of nowhere. So this drop, it's probably going to sell off a little bit more tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. But that does not mean that we aren't going to base out maybe around 4, maybe around 430, maybe even around 340, 330. Doesn't mean we're not going to base out there, curl, break the pivot up at 622, and then this thing turns into a major short squeeze. Chances of that are not through the roof. Why? Market's been slower. SPY's selling off. The economy is in a dicey area. So if this was 2020, 2021, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this thing squeeze up to 10, 11, 12. We were seeing that all the time. Okay, and probably in 2020, 2021, today would have been the day where we did run up to 8, 9, 10, $11. Okay, that did not happen today. Okay, so I'll be watching over the next day. I expect a pullback here, at least a rebuttal. But the question is, are we going to get a rebuttal and then a squeeze higher? Or are we going to get a rebuttal and then a sell-off back to the lows? And then, one of these deals. Are we going to see that? Or are we going to see, this is not an unreasonable pattern to happen. Okay, but it just all depends on if there's news on the horizon, and it comes down to just which way the wind blows. Okay, sometimes you drop a match in a forest and it starts a forest fire. Sometimes you drop a match in a forest and it just goes out. And that's a lot of times that's how stocks work, where it's like there's no rhyme or reason. No one knows the future. We're just looking for potential. Okay, HUSA has potential. Right now, we had potential, great potential, short squeeze candidate. I traded that potential. I traded that momentum. Got in and out, got in and out, got in and out. Locked in $8,500 on it. Okay, so I'm probably not going to be trading HUSA tomorrow. Why? Because HUSA is probably going to be pulling back, according to the stock, according to the price action, which price action and volume tells you almost everything. And right now, price action and volume is telling me this is going to be pulling back at least for tomorrow. Okay, it will be unlikely for this to start going green and then break up above 613 tomorrow. The odds are stacked against it so much. Not to say that it's impossible, because anything is possible. It's just that what's likely to happen is we pull back. How far we pull back, I don't know, but probably no greater than below $4. Probably no greater than there. And at least we will get at least a retracement of some sorts. Now, that retracement could turn into the break of the pivot at 622, which we put in, or pivot up at 615. That's a key daily level. Write it down, 615, key level. If we do break 615, then that starts to set up possibly for the break of 737 area-ish, Okay, the exact number is 738. And then we can start moving up into clear skies. Less resistance, meaning the stock will move faster. So it's going to grind in this area, it's going to grind in this area. But if we start getting up in this area, that's when the price can and will move faster and become volatile. So risky. Okay, so the way I would trade this on a daily, if I was a swing trader, which I am not, and I'm not a financial advisor by any means, I would wait for this to pull back tomorrow, pull back, pull back, pull back. I'd look to load up around $4, $4.20, $4.30, and then at least catch a pop from $4.30 back up to $5.30, $5.40, and then potentially a break of $6.15. And it's all depends on, and almost it depends on what the low float market, what the condition is. In May, the low float market was slow. Okay, so maybe next month it's really hot. That gives it the extra juice to break through those levels of resistance and really take off. Plus, we already got news that it's a short squeeze candidate. And so there's a whole bunch of other news here. So, and again, I don't look at the fundamentals, I look at technical analysis. So I don't want to hear your crap about, oh, in 10 years, the stock's going to be $100. I don't care. We're looking for short-term gains. In my case, very short-term, daily, within an hour or two. Okay, in Huzza, within an hour, 2-3 hours, provided a lot of nice momentum. Sadly, that momentum did not carry on, and we did sell off even lower than where we opened today. So don't expect a pullback tomorrow, but don't assume this thing's over just yet. Remember to manage your risk, have a trade plan, know how much money you're willing to lose, and know when you're going to start taking profits. Because if you never sell, you might never, book a profit. Yeah, sure. If you bought at $8 and you held it up and doubled your money, but you never sold when it got up to 16, or you never sold on the way up to 16, now you're sitting here, even sometimes close to just a quarter of what you invested. Okay, so don't forget to take your profits, especially on a volatile stock like Huzza, where it does move up fast, but it comes down just as fast. Okay, with that said, guys, I'm going to head out. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. Go ahead and check out my video I just did on my recap on the month, up 37,000 on the month of May. Great month. Huzza, with this nice big win on the last day of the month, really helped, and I'm grateful for that. With that said, guys, I'm going to head out, and I will be back tomorrow with another video. Peace.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes.